Hello YouTube, this is Tammy Pie and I'm back with another video. I'm about to do a haul video for you, but I just wanted to come on for just a minute. I'm back over at the apartment now with the intern and we are exploring everything. She is the most entertaining human being on the planet because every other thing she does is hilarious, but also, oh my God. We're going to embark on a nap in a minute. But we got to spend some time in Hilo this past weekend. And I got this blouse and this cool teacup, Hawaiian teacup. My daughter got for me. She shops like really super Hawaiian, like Hawaiian designers, made in Hawaii, made for Hawaiians, and she got some. In fact, let me show you. So this is her closet, right? This is a dress that she got from Alohi in Hilo, which is a Hawaiian designer. She has just tons of really cool things like this. This is the dress she wore to the premiere of Chief of War. Anyway, so we got this one is a really nice one too. So cool. Anyway, I'm mostly just interested in books. I got this book, which I'm about halfway through already, and tarot decks and things like that. But I did get a bunch of really nice secondhand clothes, which I'm pretty stoked about. Since it doesn't get cold here, I have really had to amp up my summer wardrobe and my island wardrobe in particular. So maybe I'll show you that sometime if you're interested. But let's get on to the books and cards. You guessed it, this is another Moonlit Fae purchase because I'm an addict. And I think I'm going to use scissors to open this. I'm going to kind of shake this down to make sure I'm not cutting anything important. And then just cut off the top. She always wraps everything in tissue. And we got the Moonlit Face sticker. I have so many of these already in my journals and stuff that I don't even keep them anymore. This is the itemized receipt. Habit forces me to try and be careful and save the all right. Okay, so I was so happy to get this. I think I'm gonna put my Tarot of the Cat people in this because of course I would. It's got this cool like cafe lining. Super stoked to have gotten this. This is I wonder what that is. And I think I am gonna actually attach this to my purse. Because that's just really nice. This is on vinyl. So it feels kind of like what car seats feel like. I've been looking at this for ages, and I have Tarot Serene coming. I think I might put Tarot Serene in this. Or something else, we'll see. This I got, look how pretty that is. For my, hang on just a second. For my Raven's Dream Tarot. Because, or conversely, I might put the pocket Urban Crow in it, but I don't like these bags because I'm addicted to Moonlit Fae bags, and I like the feel of the soft cotton and just the shape that she puts into them, and of course goes in there beautifully, fits perfectly. This is, I believe this is pocket size. She's got like large, medium. Most of my clutches are medium. That's a medium. I think small and pocket and then mini. Which I was kicking myself for not getting minis. But also she had this one, which is, this is a material that she's not going to have for much longer. And I just wanted to make sure I got one of these. I might put my Folkloric Forest in that one. Jamie Sawyer today announced that she's doing a reprint of the 1909 that she did. So I got this for that. And I got an upright. Because these uprights, you can put anything in them. And I was missing the upright that I gave my daughter for her birthday. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yet. I might actually put together all my Southern Botanic and Southern Gothic, and I'm going to get the haunts when it comes out as a single deck. So we were going to Hilo because there was a jiu-jitsu tournament. And Moku had a bunch of students that were competing. So I'm going to show you this first. And I'm sure I overpaid for this. I think you could probably get this for less. But this is a vintage copy, and I love old books. So this is 1977 copy of, what is this called? 777 and Other Kabbalistic Writings. So this is actually 3 books, including Gematria and Sefer Sephiroth, with an introduction by Israel Regardie, who wrote the Golden Dawn book that I've been slowly slogging through. And mostly I just was interested in having 777. But I took her a bunch of decks that I wasn't using. My second copy of Saucer Abito, because I just don't see the point in having 2 of those here. And another tarot deck. Oh, I gave up Rosebud, which it's a mass market, so it's hard to sell that online. And then like I think 4 other Oracle decks, and I got this in return, so that was cool. And then we went to, there's a shop, I forget what the shop is called, but it's on Front Street in Hilo that carries Kim Krans things, and I was hoping actually to run into a Pocket Archetypes. I also would like to get the Pocket Animal Spirits, just to have them all, because, right. And this is totally adorable. If Jenna made circular things with any, I would get a couple circular bags from her, because I know she has made them. Jamie Sawyer has a couple of them that. So this is, I actually like the backs better in this smaller one, because it's not as pixelated. And you've all seen, love the cardstock, love the size. I'm super familiar with it because of the mod that I did. So I don't even have to do anything to this. Just open and play. And I really like this because this will go easier when I'm playing with my Jamie Sawyer book. So if I do creative divination spreads, we'll just open it to a random page. This is one that I have not yet colored, but I intend to. And she actually redid this one, so now it's pretty cool, the one she has on her website. But I could do this. And then add to that. Oh, here we go. This is coming out. 'Tis the season. This. And maybe even these. And then the other day when I was doing creative divination without even using the backdrops. And this is all upside down because the book is so big and I don't want to fool around with it. But then you can just throw some charms there. This cornucopia landed on pipe. This guy is upside down. We got a little wheel and a 13 on the tree. So that's interesting. We'll see if that comes out to actually mean anything or not. Okay, so also at the same place, I got the Wild Unknown Journal because I hadn't gotten this. I think I bought every single book of hers, but I didn't have this one, which I really wanted because I love all the backgrounds. It's just cool. It's along the lines of creative divination, but just with Kim Krantz stuff. And the beginning part is, of course, how and what to do, but I'm telling you, I already know how and what to do with it. And what else? Okay, so this was the prize. And I was surprised to see it. And of course, I had kind of written this deck off because I have this one. And I thought, well, what do I need this for if I already have this? I also have, of course, Egypticos Caer, but I still have it next door. So I'm not going to go get it. But when I saw it, I never see indie decks here on the Big Island. It's a very small place. It's like a teeny tiny town. And because we're island bound, you can't just write stuff like that off. So I was like, okay. And then I checked the price, and it was actually cheaper than it is priced on the Etsy store. And add to that shipping and waiting around. So yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at these together. Because why not? Since I have them both out. I won't take out the whole Moonchild deck because holy guacamole, it's a big deck. It's fat cardstock. So the first surprise, I knew this book was really well put together. I've watched a couple of walkthroughs. Was that the cards are not big. And of course, I'm already trashing a little box in here. And she's got this cute inner box that the top comes off, and it's got like a thing here, which I'm already starting to tear apart. I'm gonna have to glue that back on. And then the cards, part of why I kind of was into this is they have all this really nice added foiling and stuff. Yeah, kind of like that. So the Fool that's the thing that's on the box. Yeah, I'm definitely going to re-glue that. And of course we're not looking at exact things here, but it really is not the same at all. There's some similarity. And they had a bunch of her decks. They had the ocean themed, she's got an ocean themed oracle. I think they even had the new tarot deck, but I'm going to look at that Tarot of Aquarius, or Tarot of the Age of Aquarius. I always love these backs too. And this one is, so if you look at Moonchild compared to Starchild, Moonchild's kind of dark. And this is the first edition of it. This is actually the first, because I pre-ordered it, or whatever she did before it came out, I paid for it. So this one is darker than Starchild. And the newer edition is even darker than this, but this is even darker. And it's much more Egyptian. They do blend nicely. And I don't have all those oracles. I don't want to take up that much space with a bunch of oracles that I feel like say pretty much the same stuff, right? So this is really interesting looking at these two together, because there have been people who have said, well, this is like that, right? So they mesh well, they blend, but they are not the same thing in any way, shape, or form, in my opinion. Okay? I did want to put this with a couple of other recent decks that I have. I wanted to see it with When Olga Speaks, just because I think it'll be a nice blend. Oh yeah. Oh, that's outstanding. Look at the texture mirroring. Okay. Love that combo. Of course, in my opinion, When Olga Speaks can do no wrong. Let's see it with, I'm just curious, because I haven't used this much. And it has a similar decorative element. Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna dig this too. This is like going to two different places in time travel. Merging the past with present. Perfect for the hangman. Wow. Okay, that's a beautiful blend. Inspirational leadership with temperance. Love it. One more. This is not a setup, people, but how perfect is that? I'm going to end there because you can't write this up to be this perfect. All right. Let's see if I can get this back together. I might have to have bags for these gorgeous Libra Moon things. Okay, hang on just a second. Just for fun, I'm going to try it with, and yeah, that works beautifully. Yeah. Sweet. Oh my God. Had a feeling. Oh my goodness. These decks love each other. Okay. And we're going to try also, just because of the coloring, this X-ray edition of the Abandon Oracle. The world cries. Oops. God, hello. How good is that? Oh, that's crazy good too. I think she reused this image in the Oracle. She just did a different color. All right, that's enough of that. Let's just look at some more of these images because they are really, really pretty. Danger worm. Scarabs. Wow. Huh. What was I looking at this morning? Oh, I was watching someone do a walkthrough of MJ Cullinane's latest deck. Garden of the Enchanted Creatures, I think. And her 9 of Swords was really intense. That's pretty intense too. All the people in this deck seem to be supermodels, but you know. Oh, and she did a thing with the quartz. All right, I just wanted to look at the book for a second to make sure that I was looking at this correctly. So, Pages, Oracle. Knights are queens. Queens are priestesses. And kings are goddesses. And I believe that runs through the entire deck. So, pretty easy to see the hierarchy: Oracle, Queen, Priestess, Goddess. Although Priestess and Queen could be interchangeable, but your queen is going to need a priestess, and the priestess is going to talk to the goddess, right? And the oracle will serve the queen. So that makes perfect sense to me. I can live with that change. But I can imagine it will be confusing to some. The vessel suit. Ooh, I like the 3 of vessels. Important card to me. Oh, that 4 of vessels. Man, talk about yoga goddess. Yeah. Really lovely. Very nighttime. So this is kind of a good time to have this. So Oracle of Vessels. Queen of Vessels. Priestess of Vessels. Looks like all the priestesses are veiled. And Goddess of Vessels. Like the sand imagery. Nice. 3 of discs. Cool. She had to be in there, right? 9 of discs. Oh, I like that. Not sad to see a wolf in anything. Oracle of discs. Queen of discs. Super snaky. Priestess of discs is not veiled. And goddess. The goddess looks veiled in here. Ace of columns is wands. Lion, I like that. Six of wands. 7 of wands. That's really neat. That's an interesting way to go with that. 8 of wands. I really like this. 9 of wands. 10. Interesting. Oracle. Queen. She's pretty. Priestess. Again, not veiled. And goddess. All right. And there you have it. The emerald papyrus. Should I give it a little shuffle? Of course we should. That's why we're here. So much easier shuffle than either the Moonchild or the Star Child, because the cards are a reasonable size. These cards are possibly even a little smaller than RWS. Let me grab an RWS. Well, this is a Spirit Keepers, but this is RWS size. So they're a little smaller than regular tarot size, which I like. I like a card that's a little diminutive. It does make shuffling much easier. The stock is really nice and smooth too. So I am shuffling both face forward and back forward, because a lot of times the face forward shuffle will be easier for a ruffle. Getting a small bend, not too bad. Straw. Ace of Vessels. Should we read? Let's read about it. The Ace of Vessels. Pretty easy to find it in the book. She's got all the suits kind of opening with a title page. Divine Wellspring of Love and Emotional Abundance. This text is a little hard to read. I do like the way she did this because it feels very Egyptian. Potential and intimacy are the key words. Divine Wellspring of Love and Emotional Abundance, signifying the beginning of a profound spiritual journey. Stars, all water signs, moon, 4th, 8th, and 12th houses or summer or days. Values, I, rose quartz, heart, yes, and water. That's a water symbol. The Ace of Cups card speaks on new beginnings and spiritual blessings. Its deeper meaning lies in the recognition that the sacred cup symbolizes the vessel of the heart, now ready to receive the boundless love and abundance the universe offers. The card calls us to embrace the transformative power of love, allowing it to flow through us and infuse every aspect of our being. And then here we've got subconscious mind. How can I cultivate a deeper sense of emotional awareness and empathy? Inner healing. What emotions do I need to acknowledge and heal to open my heart fully? Evocation. I'm the vessel which holds universal wisdom. I surrender to the divine and all that it has in store for me in my life. Illumination. Divine kinship, mystic vessel, new beginnings, signifies divine kinship, representing deep emotional connections and a flow of unconditional love that fosters compassion and understanding. It embodies the idea of a mystic vessel, symbolizing the heart as a source of intuition and spiritual insight, inviting you to trust your feelings and embrace emotional depth. Heralds new beginnings, suggestive of the start of fulfilling relationships, creative endeavors, and a renewed sense of self filled with potential for joy and emotional growth. And then the shadow, repressed emotions, egotistic self-love, and restriction may indicate repressed emotions, suggesting that the acknowledged feelings can create emotional blockages and prevent genuine connections. It reflects egotistic self-love, where self-care may tip into narcissism, leading to an imbalance in relationships and a focus on personal desires over mutual support. Emphasizes restriction, revealing how fear of vulnerability can hinder the expression of love and affection, ultimately limiting emotional fulfillment and deeper connections. So that's a lot of stuff. Sorry. That was kind of sorry about that. I might cut some of that out. I don't know. Very glossy paper. This is one of those kind of soft bendy covers, which I really like. I like that. You could throw this in your purse. It will probably mess up the gold on here, but what are you going to do? When you use something, you use it, right? I like it. I am stoked to have it. I am not at all sorry that I bought this on a whim, and I look forward to playing around with it. I might do another comparison with the Egypticos Kaya, just for fun. And that's it for me. And thank you for coming.